We out here staying connected, coming to see Dre and see how she doing. Look at you. Good to see you.
Hey.
I done put your picture on the milk cart and everything,
Did you?
man. Yeah, I did.
That's what's up.
What's been happening, Dre? How you been, baby?
I've been fine, blessed. You know, I just buried my dad.
You just buried your dad?
Yeah, so we had to go down to Dayton, Ohio.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We had a special send-off because he was a vet.
So y'all have already had the funeral?
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing behind that?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
You know, he been with my mom for 30-something years.
Really?
Since
So
I
they were
was
still together when he passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah? So did you have any siblings at home?
I got brothers that's not his.
Okay.
But, you know, I got,
So how many kids did he leave behind?
he left a son and 3 daughters.
Yeah. Any young
But
ones?
his son was close to us.
Okay.
The girls wasn't.
How was y'all? Was y'all close?
Yeah, I like RJ. That's my baby.
RJ is what you call it, but you and your mama was close, and if she love him, you love him, right?
Yeah.
That's how that go.
Yeah.
How life been treating you? You look good, Andrea.
Thank you. I'm still blessed by the best.
Man, you look fresh. You look healthy.
know.
You look happy.
I am.
I seen your Facebook post, remember you had your hair did. I said, look at her
Yeah.
doing her thing.
Yeah, you know, I
Look
just had a
at her.
birthday. Just turned 49.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
So what's been going on, man? You been fighting, battling any temptations? Anything?
Man, a lot.
Man,
Boy.
I know you've been running into them.
Yes, I have.
What they been looking like for you?
Man, I had a family member. I went over to his house, and you know, not the first time, the second time I
Yeah.
went over after church. And
After
they went,
church?
yeah, after church. They wanted some work done in the house. I said, okay, cool. I said, let me get $20, you know what I'm saying? Because I had twisted his hair, and I was like, I said, cuz, let me get $10 because I got to buy a shirt for the funeral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, come and get it. My mom's like, hurry up, we got to go. I'm like, all right. I go sit down. They got a friend over there. I'm like, okay, I see him go in a little console,
Mm-hmm.
break out the little envelope, tear it, fold it. I'm looking at him like, I don't say that. I'm
But
humble.
you know what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, I hope this for their homegirl. You know what I'm saying? He was like, here, cuz. I said, cuz, no, I can't take that.
He was so stuck on you used to getting high.
Exactly.
Automatically, we going through some shit
So,
here, cuz.
He like, here, cuz. I'm like, cuz, I can't take that.
Yeah.
The homegirl like, can you see that she's a changed woman?
Right.
I don't
She
even
spoke
know
up
this
for
lady.
you.
Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful. Is she clean?
I don't know nothing about. I don't know.
You don't know what she got going on.
saying?
But she
Yeah.
spoke up for you because she knew you are.
Yeah. And so he was like, nah, pass to your homegirl. I said, I don't do transaction, none of that. It's not in me.
I'm so proud of you, man.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself.
How you feel about handling that way, though? Because I know the butterflies are still fucking with you after you let it go.
Well, it didn't bother me. It more made me sad, hurt. Like, I had to go see one of my peer supporters, like, yeah. And she wasn't there, so I talked to one of her peoples, and I just came out and told them, like, this what happened to me, you know what I'm saying? And broke down crying, like, it hurt more than, it didn't even bother me, like, the taste, the feeling, it didn't bother me at all. It was
Right.
just the hurt.
Just the
like,
hurt.
I told you once, second time I told you. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like I can't come around you to be a third time.
Right. Feel
You know
like you
what
do
I'm
that to me again.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, do you feel like ever, I hate to use the word miss, do you ever feel like you abandoned the high? Do you feel like it was a part of you that much to where you feel like, damn, I let you go?
No.
Nah? You're
Like,
glad to get rid of that mother.
For real, when I was out there, I was tired. I just didn't have nowhere to go, how to move, how to shake that shit off.
You ain't had no direction.
Until I got locked up. And then I hear all about these programs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah. That was an outlet, man.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? Sometimes going to jail, man, this thing would save a lot of people's lives, man.
Yeah.
And give people a chance to look at themselves and turn around. Some people realize that they can get their weight back and feel good, look good until they go to jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But taking advantage of them programs and them opportunities is the challenge.
Like me, myself, how I went to jail, I wouldn't want to get clean like that. I'd rather for me to do something for real, to go to jail, sit, and then get clean.
Yeah.
But just to sit there and then force it, I would rather have, like, me trying myself to do it myself.
Yeah. Not forced.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Plus, it was a fight because you went in abruptly, right?
Yeah.
Like in the middle of getting high.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you was clean for a little bit, then went to jail.
I just went straight, got the hit in jail, like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, that detox must have been rough.
Really, it wasn't that. It was more the case than that.
Yeah.
So, you know, because I was a heavy drinker. I drank OE every day, 2-3 cans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my pee was the color of the OE can. You know what I'm saying?
Gold.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm like, I wasn't sick from alcohol. You know what I'm saying? You know, 'cause I could have died or anything. You know what I'm saying?
You could have.
But it was just more about the case and the focus. But when I had to sit down and I think about it, like, I was going to be there, I said, take advantage. Everything they had. So I took advantage.
Yeah. So what these last few days been looking like for you?
Lovely. Just being around my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, she just being strong for me, making sure that I ain't getting mixed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting too stressed out.
Y'all having sister conversations about life, sobriety?
Like, we didn't, but now, since
y'all lost pops, has
like,
it
one
gotten
thing
tighter?
about me, I never burned my bridge out there getting high. I never took advantage of my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I rather go out there panhandle or use my little monthly check to get, you know what I'm saying, or work
Right.
somebody's spot. So it made me feel good when I got locked up. I had people there held me down in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And it's so lovely when you get out and they so happy and they there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing but
It showed
more
that they
love,
still there
that
for
love
you,
that
too.
you gave. Even though I was down, I was high, I was never evil. It was nothing but happiness.
Right.
know
How's it
what
work?
I'm saying?
How's it working out with the kids now? Y'all closer? Y'all together now? Well, you and your son is.
Yeah, it's still bumps and bruises. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, is the respect there though?
I mean, shit, it was there when I was getting high. Why stop the respect because I'm getting sober?
Right.
I don't understand that part.
So I mean, what I'm saying is that do they respect you different? Do they look at you different, or do they feel like
they happy that
mom gonna fall back, or you gonna do it again? I mean, what type of vibe do you get from your kids?
They for sure not protective or lingering around like wonder which way or which move or how I'm gonna move around. They ain't like that.
Yeah.
Now they moving around. They going over their little girl styles.
Doing their thing.
Yeah, seeing their kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good though, and I say that. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Cause they feel like ain't no sense just sitting around here no more. Cause they know,
Mom
and
will
they
do
tell me, "Mom, you doing good."
But that's a good thing. I say that because it's all in the process of sobriety. People don't realize, man, motherfuckers on our back. That'll push us to relapse.
Yeah,
You
plus
understand? If you pressure somebody and you all over their back and you keep telling them how much they're gonna again, and I don't believe, then you putting that in their disk drive, and you end up believing that shit, and then that's when them old triggers start coming back. So I'm glad that your children don't do that to you, because that's part of the strength for the triggers that's helping you keep going.
Yeah, yeah.
That you ain't, you know what I mean?
It be like that. Me and my youngest son clash. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get that like, what is it cause I'm not or cause, but sometimes I think too like, fuck what they think.
Yeah.
Keep your mind right and steady.
That's right.
I got to keep this right to keep me healthy.
Your mental is everything.
Yeah, mental got something to do with the strongest ever.
So speaking of that, how is your mental health? How's it been?
Man, my depression, I just lay around. It's bad. You know what I'm saying?
So no medication, none of that, right?
No, I take Wellbutrin. I was taking Wellbutrin in there. I came off the streets in jail with my medication.
You still taking it?
Mm-hmm.
On a regular?
I take it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When I'm using jail, but I take it sometimes out here.
So do you think, is it working? Is it not working?
It really ain't working. I probably know you go see somebody, you know what I'm saying? Get something to uplift me more.
What kind of side effects you got going? No side effects? That's what's up, man.
None. I don't have none of that.
Yeah.
I just lay around, watch movies, and chill. I told him once I get out, I'm watching movies. I'm chilling.
That's what's happening.
I'm
So what's
good.
your future plan, man? What's going on for you? I know you got a goal.
Right now, I'm trying to get online and do a college course.
Man, what you want to take?
Ain't no sense having that paper and stop. Something simple, something I could work with, something my brain won't get me down, stress me out.
You ever
know
thought
what I'm
about
saying?
going out here helping these sisters? You think you're not ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready
Jumping
for
in the
that.
program and helping facilitate and, you know what I mean, just some sense of peer support.
Yeah, always ready for that.
Think about it, because I think you'll be good at it.
I was that anyways in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in you, second nature either way it goes.
Yeah.
Why not make you some money doing it?
Yeah.
And it'll keep you
I
clean.
still see him when I walk into the store. What's up? How you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't change.
You ran into any old drug dealers yet?
Yeah, a couple.
First thing they say, you look good.
I look good. And keep up the good work, you know.
Don't nobody try to offer you none. You get more respect from them than you do from the people that your friends will try to say, hey girl, come here.
Yeah.
Before the dope dealer. Ain't that
And I don't
crazy?
think they do that either. They won't do that. I've ran
They
into
won't?
a few of them.
Really? Good.
And they be like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm still good. And they be like, that's good.
What kind of words you give them?
I just ask
For
them,
them.
they all right. I give them a hug. I tell them I worry about them. And I just want them to be safe out here. If they can, try a little harder. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never wrong trying a little harder.
That's right.
If you fall, it ain't never wrong to get up and try a little bit harder. If you fall, just know that you got up and you tried it again. If you stop 2 days, 1 day, at least you tried that day.
There it is. What kind of questions they have for you? Do they ever ask you, how'd you do it? How do you do it? How do you deal with it at night? Do they ask you questions?
No, I say hi. They just keep on pushing. Some of them just
You sleep good at night?
Huh?
You sleep good at night? No dreams?
Never no dreams.
I love it. She ain't having no movies in her sleep. I love that.
You know, I'm going to take that back because you know what? Dreams are good.
Yeah.
Nightmares are bad. I don't have no nightmares. Never have them. I have dreams, good dreams. It's good to dream good. I have good dreams.
Andrea, I'm glad to see you and follow up with you. I ain't even going to ask you to leave nobody with no advice because everything that you speak is always positive advice. That's everything that come out your mouth, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I love, that truth. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and stay with you, man, and stay with your journey. A lot of people been asking about you and where you've been. And
Still
you
here,
know,
still around.
yeah, you talked to, when you mentioned hanging outside late night, outside of the stores late night, touched a lot of people, man. A lot of people been through that. A lot of people seen that.
Yeah.
Maybe a few people that seen you, but they looking at you now. Now we can sing that song. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. We out here staying connected with Dre. Y'all know what it is. Let's go.